So these two are the new version 2 808 2 Ultra and the regular version. So let's compare which one will be better for you. So guys, I have here the two version 2s, which I think are two upgrades from the version 1. And of course, I know a lot of you have been messaging me which one you would choose more, the Ultras or the regular version. So let's discuss first the uppers of these two sneakers. So the uppers of these two sneakers is a little bit different. The material is a little bit different. As you can see on the Ultras, it has this like screen mesh upper that really gives you a lot of ventilation, especially around the top of your forefoot. While on the regular version, it has this new material that, because on the version 1, it has the same or similar material found on the Ultras. They changed it up here on the version 2 on the regular version. So I would say, of course, if you're going for a better ventilation, you would go with the Ultras because it has a lot of holes from the forefoot going to the mid part of the sneaker, while the ventilation that we're getting out of the regular version is just around the tongue. So if you're more into that, of course, the Ultras will be a little bit better. But in terms of durability, I would say pretty much the same. They both have a very nice fusing around the toe area, which is a very nice or thick fuse. It's not really soft when you're pressing it. So don't get scared that you'll be slipping off the footbed with this too. I would say both lateral support is very nice on the materials on this too. So just a little bit of difference. But if you want more support, I would say the upper of the regular ones is a bit more like really snug around your foot. It really hugs or it doesn't move at all compared to, of course, this like screen mesh, which has more room to stretch but doesn't stretch that much. So I would say just a little bit of difference between the two in that aspect, the category, and I would say you're good for both sneakers. As for the lacing system of both sneakers, similar lacing system, traditional lacing system that you can adjust, and there's an extra strap here for containment. And of course, the version 2 on the regular ones has this strap that gives you extra lockdown around the midfoot. So just a tiny difference in that aspect, because on the version 2 of the Ultras, what gives you that responsive or quick responsiveness feel is this collar. So this collar is the whole tongue of the Ultras. So it kind of overlaps around near the midfoot. So when you tighten it up properly, it will really give you a very snug fit to the sneaker, ultra responsive feel, that placebo effect that the sneaker is part of your foot. I really love that feeling on the Ultras. So for me, I would choose the Ultras in that aspect. And even on the version 2, it has this cat's tongue material around the Achilles pillows that really prevents your foot to go off the sneaker and prevent your heel to slip out of the sneaker. I still prefer this because it really locks you down to the sneaker. So I like that about the Ultras. It's not just a gimmick, but you can really feel the effect when you are playing with the Ultra version 2s. The regular version is not that bad either, but I would prefer, of course, the Ultras because I think that's one of the biggest upgrades on the 808 2. This dynamic shell on the Ultras. So of course, the drop in midsole, insole of this 2 is different. The regular version has, of course, the cloud foam, which is the same with the version 1. And of course, full length boom cushion foam drop in midsole 2 on the Ultras. And the main difference, if you haven't watched my performance review of the regular version, the main difference between boom and cloud, I would say the bounciness on the boom is a lot more. If you're more into bounciness, you would choose the Ultra in that aspect because it will give you more bounciness. But if you're looking for more impact protection, I would say the regular ones will give you a better impact protection compared to the Ultras because It feels a little bit thicker around the heel too on this cloud foam, and it kind of compresses more to the ground when you're jumping, but still has a subtle bounce to it. So if you're more into impact protection, you will like the cloud foam on the regular ones better. As for the traction, they have the same traction pattern. Then the rubber material are the same. Both are very squeaky and very tacky on a dusty floor. Won't be a problem too. Outdoor floor, I think it's okay. So for outdoor use, I would say more on the regular versions because it has more impact protection compared to the Ultras. But when you are playing in an indoor court, both will be amazing. No difference in terms of the grip. And there's of course the squeak if you're into that. As for the weight of these two sneakers, both 10.5, so I went half a size down on both regular footer and wide footer go true to size. So the weight of the regular ones is 435, so the Ultras is 450, so just 15 grams difference. Very minimal difference between the weight of these two sneakers. But the main difference between these two is of course the price. The price of the Ultra is $160 or 8,900 pesos, while the regular version is 6,700 pesos, $120, so $40 difference. So that's around 2,000 pesos difference here in the Philippines. So I got this over at wayofway.com. Let me know which sneaker you would choose, the Ultra or the regular versions on the version 2. Hit me a comment down below. So this has been MARKCHES once again. Thank you for dropping by the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!